people in. I want to fill people in what's going on. I don't know if anybody's gonna be up. This is reality. I haven't really slept too much the last couple of days. As you guys know, the I don't know what girl or I don't know what woman is coming coming soon from North Carolina to New York, and things happen, and this is not a storyline. This is real life, and things happen, and unfortunately, um, people die, and this is not made up, but this is this is reality. This is definitely reality. What's going on here? So let me tell you the story of what's going on. Um, I've been talking to the I don't know what girl, I don't know what woman for since March, and we've been texting back and forth, and I was supposed to be here in July in Atlantic City. That didn't happen. I was supposed to be here last month. She had plane trouble. They they had turbulence on the plane, and they landed in Virginia, and then her mother got her a ride back to North Carolina. This time around, she took Uber XL, and she was almost to New York, and then a car was speeding on I-95, which is Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, it's a Pennsylvania highway, and the car loses control, and the car crashes into the I don't know what woman's vehicle that she was in. Um, so I'm home. I'm home. It's about 8:30 at night. I was expecting her to come at 8:30 at night. That's what the Uber thing said. She it's 9:30. She doesn't show up. 10:30. She doesn't show up. 11:30. She doesn't show up. Um, I'm emailing her mother back and forth. Her mother's in tears. So 12 o'clock. Nothing, right? I don't hear anything from her, right? Then it comes the next day. No, not catfish. This is real. This is real life. I have pictures and everything. She's laid up in a hospital bed. She's lucky. She's lucky to be alive. She's very lucky to be alive. That car was totaled. Absolutely totaled. It was a minivan, um, a blue minivan, and she's on painkillers. I was just talking to her. I was just talking to her, and she's telling me what she remembers. And she said she was listening to music on her phone, and she was about to send me a picture of where she was. And then all of a sudden, a car was speeding and lost control and hit the car and hit the minivan that was taking her from North Carolina to her on the I-95. Um, so this is reality. This is reality right here. This is not no fake. This is not no fake news. This is not no fake slot shit. This is this is this is 100% reality. This is not no this is not no what do you call it? This is not no clickbait. This is 100% real. This is 100% real. This could happen to anybody. This could happen to this could happen to the best driver. You know, you're driving a car and you're on the highway. You're going about 55, 60 miles per hour. Either a drunk driver is on the road or somebody's speeding and loses control and crashes into you. It can happen. It can absolutely happen. So she just went to sleep because I just woke up because I couldn't sleep because I had two White Claws. I had to go to the bathroom. You know, I finished up the White Claws I had from like a month ago. I had some dinner and I had some White Claws, but then, after you drink a couple of White Claws, you have to use the bathroom. Plus, it's been really hot outside, so people might people might think this is catfishing or this and that, or the person's coming for money, but it's none of the above. It's none of the above. There is a possibility there are good people out in this world that generally like other people, and until somebody proves you wrong, until somebody proves you wrong, that's that's what you're gonna get. You're always gonna see it, people jump into the next conclusion. When somebody doesn't share something with their life, or if somebody does something wrong to somebody else and uses people to get what they want because they can manipulate those people and they know how to manipulate their people because people feel bad for that person because of what's going on with their life and what they're doing with their life. There's many ways that somebody manipulates somebody else, and personally, until you screw me over, until you steal from me, until you hurt me, until you do me wrong, I'm gonna I'm gonna believe anything you're telling me. But once you steal from me, or do me wrong, or not honest with me, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Let me tell you another story. I used to have a roommate, right? And she was in a very abusive marriage. One day I was going down to Atlantic City, and I was on the Greyhound, right? And pretty much she was coming down to Atlantic City. I asked her, what are you doing? She's like, I'm on vacation, right? Was she on vacation, or was she not on the vacation? I know the answer. She was not on vacation. She was homeless. Who was this person? This person was Christina, my former roommate. She was in a abusive marriage where the husband lied and cheated and was very abusive towards her. So I got to know her. She lived with me for about 6, 7 months, and then she had a job, and then she got her own apartment. And I'm guessing I know she's doing a lot better than what she was doing, but things happen. Things happen every day. Things happen every day. I've met so many people in my lifetime that you know. I met so many people in my lifetime. I had a friend that when I was living in Phillipsburg, New Jersey, and this this friend was sleeping in his car. His name was Clint Mandela. I remember the guy because he stayed with me for a little bit. He was young at that time, but now he's about the same age as me, and he's a mechanic, and he got his life together. He got his life together. But younger, like his parents kicked him out, and he was sleeping in his car, and he had a girlfriend, and they had a little baby, about 3 years old. He was sleeping in his car. The girl's parents didn't really want anything to do with him, and so I took him in, and we're still friends to today. Um, so nobody's perfect. Everybody has problems. You know, my my channel. This is reality. This is not. There's no fake shit on this channel. Everything you see on Russ's World Variety channel, this is real. This is what I let you into. This is what I show you everything that happens. Everything that has happened. God forbid I was in that car, right, and I was live streaming the whole time. That airbag, those airbags went off. It's a newer car. Those airbags went off. Not only did the seatbelt save that woman's life, the airbag saved her life. If you weren't wearing the seatbelt and you weren't in the back seat of the vehicle and you're going 55, and that car's going 55, 60 miles per hour, and there's a car that is crossing the lanes, going about the same about miles. That's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. But if people want to believe what they want to believe because they like sad stories and stories about somebody, you know, faking stuff, or stories about people doing the other person wrong because they're gonna use their disability, or they're gonna use something to manipulate somebody. So let them believe fake stuff. But when a real thing happens, it happens. It really like 9/11 happened, right? Where the two airplane goes into the twin towers. Um, Earthquake during the World Series happened. You know, earthquake in California happened this past summer. Those fires that happened in upstate New York this summer. You know, Mets Mets collapse and trade in Verlander and Scherzer, and they're only still 6.5 games out of the wild card. That happened. You know, Yankees Yankees losing to the Boston Red Sox in the playoffs, 3 to with the 3-1 lead, and the Red Sox came back came back and won the game, won the won the games in won the series in 7 games. That happened. 1986 Mets win the World Series on a Bill Buckner Boop at first base. That happened. So there's reality and fake. Reality is something true that happens, and something fake is something that has been made up. But let me tell you something. The big surprise will be coming soon, and I will introduce you guys to the I don't know what woman on Rosa's Web Variety channel. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. The big surprise will be coming soon. I will introduce you guys to the I don't know what woman on Rosa's what variety channel. That's not her real name. I'm not gonna tell you guys her real name yet, or show you anything with her, just because for privacy reasons, and until and and the channel's not really about her, but you guys can meet her when she comes, because she is coming. She is coming here. She is coming here. When she gets discharged from the hospital. She is coming to New York. I guarantee you this. So believe what you want to believe, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This is 100% real. This is 100% real. I've never met somebody in my life that had such a such a thick accent. Somebody that is so down to earth, that cares so much about other people, and somebody that I could get along with very well, that they understand me as much as I understand them. And that's very hard to find in life. Because you know something? Wow, yeah. Ooh, that sucked. How the hell did that happen? Should put a band-aid on that. Ooh. Anyway. Anyway, I know there's not that many people up right now or that are interested in this whole discussion. If anybody wants proof, I will show you guys. I will show you pictures in due time, but can't do it right now. I do have proof. This is not fake tea. I got 100% proof about what happened, and it can happen to anybody. Anybody can get into a car accident. Anybody could can have problems with the airplane. And it can happen to anybody. I could be walking down the street, and then all of a sudden a car loses control and hits me. I could be on my bicycle. I could be on my bicycle, and I'm riding across the street, and all of a sudden a car hits me. Anything could happen. You know how I know? I You know how I know? Tell me how I know. You t- you tell me exactly how I know, and I'll tell you how. I'll give you more stories. This is late night. This is late night on Ross's Web Variety channel. This is late night for the East Coast, and kind of early for the West Coast, because it's a 3-4 hour time difference. But this is reality. This is These are real stories on Rosa's Web Variety channel, and This is what this is what I deal with. This is what I've dealt with for the last 20 years. I've been living on my own. I had my first apartment when I was 18. So I know a little bit, a thing or two about having roommates, a thing or two about car accidents, and a thing or two about people. I know for a fact you got some good people in the world, and what's up, Miles TV? You got some good people in this world, and you got some bad people in this world. You got people that look out for you, and you got people that don't look out for you. You got people that are really nice to you when you first meet them, and then you got people that are not nice to you at all. You got people that are jealous, and then you got people that are not jealous. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This is 100% real. If it wasn't real, why would I be talking about it? I don't need the super chats. I don't need the channel membership. You know, I work 3 jobs. I work at the apartment building in Flushing. I work for the Mets, and I work for Madison Square Garden. Why would I need the YouTube money when they take a certain percentage of the money? You know, why would I need the chump change when I make real money? You know, it doesn't make any sense. Really doesn't. Let me tell you something. All the stuff that I have in my apartment, I bought with my own hard-earned money. Um, all the food I got, hard-earned money. The hardest time in my life, the hardest time in my life was during the pandemic. Um, I was working one job. I was working one job, making minimum wage. That was tough. I had no extra money. I had no extra money. Pandemic hurt a lot of people. And you know what? What's going on here? What's going on here? This is gonna be. This is gonna hurt a lot. This is absolutely gonna hurt a lot, because if I have to show pictures, if I have to show pictures for people to understand what's going on, I will show pictures as as proof. But I'm not doing it yet, because you know something. You gotta believe me with my words, even if you think I'm lying to you. You think this is all clickbait, all this bullshit. This is not clickbait. This is reality. What you see on this channel, what I do, every word that comes out of my mouth, anything that I show you, this is all reality. This is my life. This is what I deal with This is what I deal with 24/7, 7 days a week. I come across people sleeping in the subway. I take the MTA trains, LARR, New York City, New York City trains. I take the buses. Do I drive? No. Have I taken an Uber or Lyft before? Yep. Can that happen? Can that happen to me in an Uber or Lyft? Of course. Of course. There could be somebody in an accident. I've seen it all the time. I was waiting for the bus in Flushing one day. This lady had a blue car, and one of the guys was on a flight bike. She ran right through the lights. and hit the guy on the flight bike. The guy had his friend on the back of the flight bike. He gets up, he kicks, he kicks the bike. He kicks the bike and he starts walking by. Nothing's wrong with him. His friend on the back of the flight bike, they had, is all bloodied up. They put the friend on the stretcher as he's walking away. The lady's windshield is cracked because the guy on the back of the fly bike went right into the windshield and rolled on and hit the cement. So things happen. I was in a car accident in 2001. I got, there was a box truck in Hackettstown, New Jersey. In Hackettstown, New Jersey. And I'm lucky to be alive today. They had to use the jaws of life to get me out of my car. My car went like this. And I had a concussion, and nothing broken on me. I had a concussion, and my car was totaled. And from there, I lived with a girlfriend in Hackettstown, New Jersey. The car accident was in Bud Lake. My friend Dave, that I've been friends with since '94, used to live in Bud Lake, New Jersey. So I was driving to work. I used to live in Jefferson Township. That's in Oak Ridge, New Jersey. I was driving to work from Rockaway Title Square Mall one afternoon, and I got sideswiped by a box truck, and my car hits the box truck, and all of a sudden my airbags go off, and it pops me. I wake up, and the car is totaled. Car is totaled. And I was 21. This year was 2000. I was just barely 20. This was my second car. My first car, I had a 1987 Oldsmobile. It was maroon, and it was. I remember I got it for $2,500, and it cost me $2,500 to get fixed. Everything on that car, went. Timing chain, catalytic converter, muffler, everything. And it's really hard when you hear somebody else gets in an accident and you've been hit by. I was hit by a car when I was younger. See these teeth right here? I had them done. Both of them done. Me and my friend, I had a friend that lived off of right a little bit up from Cunningham Park in Fresh Meadows, and we used to ride bikes to where he lives. So we would ride the bike path. So one night we're like riding home. We switched bikes. I don't see this car coming. Because it's like the car's coming so quick. Car hits me. I fly 40 feet up in the air. I must have hit the windshield of the car. I rolled off the windshield of this car onto the cement, and I wake up. The ambulance is there. I don't know where I am. My friend comes back. He tells me his name was Sean. His name. He says, you got hit by a car. Um, you have your head is open against the windshield. You you broke two teeth. The ambulance takes me, cuts off all my clothing. I have blood on my knees, on both of my knees. We go over to the hospital. The blood heals up on the knees. They literally stitch up my head. They give me Novocaine, right? They stitch up my head, and next day I go to the lawyers. They taking pictures of all my injuries, right? I sued the guy for over $50,000. True story. And then I got my teeth done. This is when I was in middle school, and um, horrible. So like I said, things can happen. I, d- I don't. I'm not gonna hold back on telling people about me in general because things happen to me all the time. That and it's reality. It's real. It's reality, and this is real life. Everything you see on this channel, everything you see this channel, and everything I say is reality. It's not clickbait, and it's 100%. It's 100% real. So when this person comes to New York, when she feels comfortable, I will show you her on camera, and I will introduce you guys to her when she gets to New York. Right now, right now she's in a hospital bed in Pennsylvania, and she's in a lot of pain. They have her on painkillers, and I will find out more information. I will find out more information in due time. But this is not clickbait. This is reality. And whoever watches this, leave your comment in the chat. Leave your comment in the chat what you think I was talking about. And believe it or not, this we will have more updates. We will have more updates about about um about the big surprise that is coming soon. So thanks for watching Ross's World Variety Channel. Have a good night, everybody in the West Coast. Have a good morning, everybody in the East Coast. I'll talk to you guys again. I have work about. I'm gonna go to work about either 12 or 1 o'clock today, and or later. It's gonna be a really hot day. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go to work or not. I I'm I'm really not into this whole 95 degrees weather. I just don't know. But thank you guys for hearing me out. The 4 or 5 people that are actually watching, or more, or the lurkers, or whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. I live with reality. But anyway, thanks for watching Ross's World Variety Channel. I we will discuss more of we will discuss more another episode of Ross's World Variety Channel. Remember, the next new episode of the What Squad Reborn will be coming out this weekend, and it has nothing to do with what it has nothing to do with my personal life. It's a fictional cartoon written written and written by me, and tune tune in tune in for episode 4 of the What Squad Reborn this coming Sunday. And tune in for Ross's What Variety channel 7 days a week, and tune in for the rest. And thanks for watching Ross's What Variety channel. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.